Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys how I built a career as a musician. Oh, I'm kind of dizzy. I did that like 3 times to get it right. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you some advice, some tips on what's worked for me, sustaining some type of career in music. This is not gonna be just online, YouTuber type stuff. This is gonna be kind of more overarching advice. Just a disclaimer, I'm not where I want my career to end up yet, but I've gotten this question a lot, so I want to answer it as best I can for you. First step is, don't get discouraged by things like this. Udemy is the website that I have all my guitar lessons on. It's an awesome website. I would check it out if I were you, if you want to teach a course online. And here's one of my courses in the bestsellers and instruments, Guitar Super System. Look at that, nice 4.6 rating, 24 reviews. And there's a selfie masterclass with 128 reviews and a higher rating of 4.8. I can't compete with the selfie masterclass. So one of the biggest things that I've learned is to not take everything very seriously and not be mad about other people's success, as strange as their successes may be. Hating on other people, as funny as that selfie masterclass is, I'm sure they're actually building a legitimate business out of it, so who am I to knock it? Although it is dumb. First thing I can recommend is you need to find your passion. You need to find the thing that gives you energy every day. So this can be anything from being a songwriter to being a video producer or a music producer or teaching. And the way to find your passion, whatever it is to figure out what in your life is lacking. For myself, I always had regrets that I wasn't taking full advantage of my love of music, and I liked teaching, but I liked creating more. So for me, the best job in the world is being a creator because I have no regrets about what I'm doing with my musical abilities. Every day I have a fresh slate to start over and create something new. I'm never looking back and being like, I wish I would have done this, because each day is a chance to do something new. So address your own wants and aspirations before you think about other people and what they would want from you. Because chances are, you're so good at doing whatever it is you are passionate about that they will want to be a part of it. What I've learned is you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because being a creator and kind of taking a bet on yourself is very uncomfortable because you don't have that steady paycheck necessarily from the man. But trust me, it's not as bad out there as you think. Sometimes it can be bad, but discouragement happens. It's really how long you decide to stay discouraged in bad times before you can get back to those good times. And I know it's easier said than done when you're in a situation, but as long as you're discouraged and feeling bad or down about things that are in your control, aka your mental state most of the time, everything that you're passionate about and whatever your career is, your business, is off. So it's up to you to turn it back on as soon as you can. A career in music is very much about being honest with yourself. For a long time, I wasn't honest with the lack of results that I was seeing, and it wasn't until I addressed that issue that I was able to overcome it and pivot my strategy as a musician, as an entrepreneur. Musicians have pride, and sometimes that can be our downfall because we don't understand why people don't love everything we do. I think being able to look in the mirror and say, yo, is this really working? That's a very important skill to have earlier than later. Alright, so logistics. If you're watching this, you probably don't want all these, just keep your mind set on one thing and you got this. Although that is so important, and I know it's cheesy, but it is important in my opinion. It's stuff I wish I knew when I was starting. It would have saved me a lot of time. But as far as logistics go, you need to use an app called Asana. You can
organize all of your tasks. It has helped me immensely in organizing exactly what I want to accomplish, and that's a very important point. Whatever your career is that you're trying to pursue in music, you need to set goals that will allow you to measure your progress and hold yourself accountable. And Asana is a way that I do that. If I have a certain video that I'm trying to work on, I'll put that in my video queue, and I have all my ideas in there. I have all of my goals for metrics of how many courses I want to sell in a month and how I'm going to make those metrics happen, what I'm going to do to reach that goal, with subtasks also located in Asana. So I have a daily checklist that I go through. I set goals each week, each month, each quarter, and I try and stay on track and help myself continue to improve and further my career. And to tie a bow on that point, you have to do whatever it is you're trying to do every day. No excuses. There's 24 hours in a day. If you have another job and you're trying to transition into a career in music, you have to try harder than you think you can try, because it's difficult to make a career in something that is all dependent on you. So if you don't work, it's not going to happen. All right, I'm here at the mall. I'm going to do a little Christmas shopping. Be right back. Oh, all right, I'm back. Yeah, that's another great thing about working for yourself, is that you can go out to the mall when everybody else is at their job and not be stuck in the insanity. No matter what, the most important advice I can give you is a repackaged version of a Casey Neistat quote, whom a lot of my philosophy and motivation has been drawn from. There's no substitute for hard work, and if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. So, never the elevator, always the stairs.